personal, as everyone is so fucking fond of saying, is political.
What do you mean?
Some power player tries to execute policies that harm you or those you care about. Take it personally. Get angry.
This is really about words. Your words are your ammunition here. I mean, all acting is, but from the very beginning, I really need to point out the difference in your words, okay? Now, what do you mean by personal? Say your first line, please.
The personal, as everyone is so fucking fond of saying, is political.
Okay, now what's the difference between personal and political? See, everybody's talking about the personal. What do they mean? But the things that I care about, I personally care about, right?
Yeah.
And then you're saying political. That's the machinery that operates the government, right? Political. But you need to know what the difference is. Why are those words different? You're not saying the personal is the personal. You're not saying the political is the political. You're saying the personal is political, right? Okay, what's the next sentence you say?
So, if some idiot politician, some power player, tries to execute policies that harm you or those you care about.
So, there are so many descriptive words in that. If some idiot, what is it you say?
Politician.
Okay, idiot politician. We can think of quite a few of those, can't we?
Yeah.
Think of one in particular that's your favorite, okay? The biggest idiot you can think of that's a politician, okay? All right? Okay. And then, so then you decide you want an even different, a different description, and you make another one.
Like some power player? Okay.
Yeah. That idiot politician that you're talking about, he's totally idiotic, but he's also a power player, isn't he?
Yeah.
Because he knows what he's doing, even though he's a complete idiot. Okay? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. Okay.
Yeah. Your character is choosing to change her words for a reason, because she hasn't said it all with that one. She's going to say more with the next.
It's just like listing sort of thing. So
exactly. Yeah, that's what I said to somebody today. They said, oh, what I learned this week was listing, because each one of those words, the character is choosing, lettuce, tomato, sesame seed bun, they're all different from each other.
Yeah, sometimes it's a list and I don't even see it as a list until you point it out.
Well, let's just say your entire scene, when you see it, you see a whole bunch of words in a row, right? It's a list of words, isn't it?
Yeah.
That means every single word has a different meaning.
Mm-hmm.
And your character is choosing them on the spot. And if they say one word and that doesn't work, then they'll try another one, right? But they have to use all those words for their purpose. You can't just say them all the same. You can't just think the same thing as you say a whole sentence. Because a sentence is always a list of words. And every single one of those words has a different meaning that you need to think the meaning of, that your character is coming up with in order to try to accomplish what she needs to accomplish.
So if some idiot politician, some power player tries to execute.
Okay, now did you really think idiot politician? Did you really see the guy in your mind?
Not quite. It wasn't quite coming into mind just yet, but he came in.
So, but remind Zach of it. Talk about somebody specific.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, good. So tell Zach about it now.
So if some idiot politician, some power player tries to execute policies that harm you or those you care about.
Okay, can you think of some policies? Execute policies. Depending on who you are, the policies that they're executing could be executing you. If they're shipping out all of your people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're an immigrant, right? Then that for you is personal.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about, isn't it?
Yeah, you're getting a rise out of me.
Yeah, okay. No, that's what I'm saying, is that you need to be getting a rise.
Yeah, I am. I'm getting, yeah.
That's what this is about, isn't it?
It is. It absolutely.
So if you don't know if you're not really talking about what it's about, the piece itself has no power. And that's what the piece is about, is that you need to move this other person to get personal because you are being executed with the policies, okay? Yeah, that's what you say at the end. You're exterminated, right? Or you're whatever it is you say. I don't know what it is. But you're talking about you are going to be eliminated if you don't make it personal. I'm telling you to take it personal, aren't you? Aren't I? And that's what you're telling them. So you need to be doing to them what I'm trying to do to you.
If some idiot politician, some power player tries to execute policies that harm you or those you care about, take it personally. Get angry. Only the little people suffer at the hands of justice. The creatures of power slide from under it with a wink and a grin.
Can you give me a little bit of their slickness? They just slide under it. They're easy. It's easy for them. What does slide mean?
Slither. I was thinking slither.
Yeah, it could be that, or slide right up. You know, somebody who slides to the front of the stage and goes, ta-da, right?
I gotcha. If you want justice, you will have to claw it from them.
Okay, so if you want it, do you want it? Ask him. If you really want justice, you gotta claw it. Claw it. You gotta fight for it. You've gotta, right?
Yeah.
Think about what you mean.
If you want justice, you will have to claw it from them.
How do you suggest we do that?
Make it personal.
Good. Think about how it's affecting your life.
Yeah.
Your children, your people. Okay?
Make it personal. Do as much damage as you can. Get your message across.
But how does this affect them?
Oh, did I see you back up like that? He started talking, but I saw you back up. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I went back to the script and I was like, what was that line after that?
Yeah. But even when you got to look at your script, see, this is a cold reading exercise that I'm telling you about. When you have to have the script in your hand and you have to look down, you've got to stay with them while you're looking down. You can't go.
Yeah. Sorry, I felt myself
taking a little break, and now I'm back. Okay. No, you got to stay with them. Okay.
Make it personal. Do as much damage as you can. Get your message across.
But how does this affect them?
That way, you stand a better chance of being taken seriously next time.
I think next time is the key word there. But that way, he goes, that's not going to do any good. Probably that'd be a better thing for him to say, but that's not going to do any good. We can't win. Yes, but that way, next time, you have a stand a better chance, right?
That way, you stand a better chance of being taken seriously next time, of being considered dangerous. And make no mistake about this. Being taken seriously, being considered dangerous, marks the difference, the only difference in their eyes, between players and little people.
Okay, between players and being nobody. Yeah, we don't care about them. They're little people. They're nobodies, right? But being dangerous is the only difference. You got to be dangerous.
Make no mistake about this. Being taken seriously, being considered dangerous, marks the difference, the only difference in their eyes, between players and little people.
But how do they treat players and little people differently?
Players, they will make deals with.
See, now, what is that trigger in you when he says that? What's the difference? Oh, please. Players, they make deals with. Don't you see? Okay, let his dumb question. It's kind of a dumb question, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wrote that, sorry.
All right, but it's okay. Your character can have a dumb question, but you got to react to it. You can't have the other character say something that you're not going to react to. they've got to yank your chain, so that it makes you say what you're going to say.
Yeah. Okay. Players, they will make deals with. Little people, they liquidate.
Scare him. Doesn't that try to scare him? Right? Liquidate? That's a scary word, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Players, they make deals with. Come on, baby. Give me, let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. But little people, they liquidate. They turn them into a puddle of goo. Okay? Scare them with it.
Players, they will make deals with. Little people, they liquidate. It's politics. It's the way of the world. It's a tough life, and it's nothing personal.
It's a tough life. So we kill a few people along the way. It's politics. It's the way of the world, baby. It's not personal. It's just business as usual. So you're talking their point of view, aren't you?
Yeah. Time and again, they cream your...
What do you mean by time and again? They do it over and over, right? Isn't that what time and again is?
Yeah.
Time and again, they do it over and over and over. They get to get rid of people. They get rid of the unnecessary people.
Time and again, they cream your liquidation, your displacement, your torture and brutal execution. It's politics. It's the way of the world. It's a tough life, and it's nothing personal. Well, fuck them. Make it personal.
Tell him, make it personal. Okay? Tell him.
Yeah. Well, fuck them. Make it personal.
Good. That's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
What was the difference between what you did first and what you just did?
It's not just putting emphasis on these words that needed emphasis. It's the feeling behind it.
See, maybe it just wasn't clear. But when I say empathize to emphasize, I'm talking empathize with the word. Mm-hmm. You have to feel the word. You have to feel for the word. Right?
Right.
That's what I mean by empathize with a word. It's like you got to get inside of it. It's got to be inside of you. You've got to live the word, whatever it means, whether it's hate or it's love or it's cruelty. The word itself you have to be it as you say it. If you're talking somebody else's point of view, you got to be that person's point of view. You got to be it. Good. And that's what every single one of you have to do. So I hope you're all listening very carefully. Okay? Every word you say means something different. You've got to be it as you say it. You've got to be that word. Disgusting. Can you be disgusting when you say disgusting? Every word has a different meaning. There can be words right in a row that all have different meanings, right in a row. And you've got to travel through those words and be this one, then be that one, then be this one, then be that one. That's just what talking is. That's just what communication is actually thinking what your word means. Because you do that as you choose a word. When you try to think of what you want to say and you say, beautiful, and then ugly, those words could be right next to each other. I mean, there's people that are beautiful. There's people who are really ugly. And you need to embody those words. Even though they're right next to each other, they can't be. There's beautiful people and there's ugly people. You see how that has no meaning at all? That means nothing. You must make it have meaning.